Hi guys, welcome back to A Match Made in Heaven, the promise of a lifetime. It's still Thanksgiving, and good thing I'm not going to do what I was going to originally do, because somebody's in the hallway and they'll probably call me my real name, so I'm not going to go in the hallway with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put bacon in the microwave. I'm going to put these containers in here. Real quick. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just run down. I'm going to grab my shoes. I'm not going to walk down barefooted because it's cold. And I'm going to put my shoes on real quick, and I'm going to run down and throw away the Thanksgiving trash. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to throw away the kind of the supper dishes in a way. I'm throwing away the containers because I was told to. Now, of course, I put the other ones back in the fridge real quick because I don't want the boys to knock them over because they're little. There are two little containers that I borrowed basically from Samantha. And then, because she hasn't texted me yet whether she wanted me to save them, so I'm not going to pitch them in the garbage because they don't look like pitchable stuff. But she told me to get rid of the containers, which I am now. I still have one left because I haven't ate this week, so I'm going to eat that on Far Out. But the rest of it, I pitched the containers. Well, yeah, I put stuff on a plate basically and microwaved it because that's how I had to do it. And then I put stuff in there, and then I got rid of the containers because I put the rest of it somewhere else in a different container. So it's all throwaway stuff. Yep. So what's going to happen is I'm going to run down. It's going to be kind of dead air for a minute, guys, because I want you guys to hear how loud this is. Oh, and now somebody messaged me, probably Rocky Pup. And what I'm going to do is run down, throw that stuff away, and be right back. Grab my keys, because I have to get back in the building. Because I have to go out the back to throw the trash. Because there's a trash and garbage chute that you need to use to get back in and out. So I'm going to be right back, you guys. And where is my? All right, I will be right back, guys. That won't take long, so it'll be dead air, but be right back, guys. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. For some reason, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I walked in and it smelled like laundry soap. I'm like, what the hell? But anywho, neighbors, you heard a neighbor say hi to me when I opened the door. Their dog was trying to get to me. I don't think it was the mean one because it would have growled at me. So that was the sweetheart puppy. It was a sweet puppy. It was a sweet puppy. A sweet puppy. Anyway, I think. Might have been. Because the other one growls. If it would have been him, she'd have probably picked it up. So, yeah. There. Alright. Now I'll just take my socks and shoes back off. Because I just had to get that stuff. I didn't want to walk out barefooted. Because if I did, that would have been good. Alright, now I can take my socks and shoes back off. Then I can put another trash bag in the trash can real quick. Because usually I don't like going out there because it kind of gets slippery, but when you got like chicken bones and stuff in it, you want to get rid of that. Yuck. That's just ew. It was just ew. No, thank you. You want to get that stench out of here before it gets bad. Now, of course, it didn't smell bad now, but I'm not going to sit and wait for a few days. So that, usually I don't like to go out there because if it's wet, because it had snow today here. And, yeah, I didn't want. Of course, virtually it does it, but when I do something like this, it's kind of, I do my real world and virtual at the same time. What was I going to do? Oh, the trash bag. Whew. Yeah. I got citrus trash bags. I love the smell of citrusy goodness. That way I have that done. And I gotta make sure that I don't get attacked by the damn cord. Because in cords, I tell you, they will attack you. No pun, and I'm not joking. They will get attached to your hair and pull. And you'll pull the freaking emergency cord. Praise the Lord, I've not really done that, but the boys have pulled them, and I came close. Because it literally got a hold of my hair and stuck to the back of one of my shirts, and I was pinned. And I had to literally stop, freeze everything, halt, and fix it. And that is not fun, y'all, I'm telling you. It sucks. But I still have one more container that I have in there that I have to pitch. I have to pitchy McPitch. And that's one more of those big containers, but the other two are gone. But I had chicken, cheese, rolls, not biscuits, rolls, dressing, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese. Couldn't think of the other damn thing. Sheesh. And then I've got, and I had cranberry sauce. And I had, like some type of cheese dip. Which I still have my cheese dip that I made. Or not that I made, but that I bought. So yeah. Yeah. puppy probably smelled the chicken in the bag. That's probably what it was smelling like. I smell food. Whew, you can still smell it too. It seriously smelled like it probably, I think he might, I could be wrong, but it smelled like he used Italian dressing. That's what it smelled like anyway. That's what it smelled like to me. I could be wrong. I will find out and I will ask, because if it is, that's what I kind of use. But, yep. But, yep. But, yeah, and I watched the movie today. And of course, the beginning opening scene made me cry again, as it always does every year. And I've seen that movie so many times, but it still kills me. Especially now that I'm watching, like, Outbreaks, and it's weird because now I really understand a lot of what they're talking about, because they were talking about the hook, you know, they were talking about the mesonet, which is the you know, weather stations. I mean, they were talking about stuff, and I knew what they meant now. Like, even last year, I didn't quite know what they were talking about, even though I think I had just started to follow Ryan at that time, so I didn't quite know some of the terminology. Now I do. But the one thing I did notice, now, I do not know if they truly did this back in the, you know, early days, but the one thing I do notice in the movie is they pre-rated them before they even did any damage. Yeah, what's up with that? I don't know. I would love to find out if they used to do that. If they used to pre-rate, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Because in the movie they were like, it's an F2, it's an F5. Mind you, this was before the enhanced Vegeta scale. Now they preliminary rate them, but they don't specifically give them a rating until after they check the damage that they've done. Like June 20th, anyone? Yeah, that was odd as hell. Yeah. Boy, that was a bad night. Oof, that was a shit night is what that was. That was plain. I'm just going to come out and say it. That was shitty. That was a low blow that night, man. I don't even remember what the hell happened that day. Something happened that day in the first place. What was that day? Was it something at work that happened? Oh, I think it was something at work. I can't remember exactly. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That was the day of the shit show. Oh, the spectacle that got made of you. Yeah, And I was a little lot bit irate, because that was, to me, a HIPAA breach. But, yeah, got away with that one, didn't they? Yeah, But that was a total shit show. That was basically the day that somebody, I'm not going to say names, but basically they were like, hey, can she take Mondays off, blah, 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 blah. And all the individuals were like, no. I'm thinking, excuse me? And I basically got triggered, and I had to spill my whole freaking life story, my anxiety story, which was not cool. Well, then that night, I'm sitting there, and just when Rocky had gotten me calmed down, and poor Rocky was getting ready for bed, when I see, and I quote, "The drought is over." What? Drought is over? What? Because I seen it on, was it YouTube, Kirsty? It was YouTube. Yeah, I seen it on YouTube, and I'm like, what drought? What? Because mind you, I'm already pissed off, ready to bite someone's head off, when I see the first EF5 in 12 years. What did you say? And literally, all you hear, and I quote, now mind you, I am standing literally by my front door, when all you can hear literally, no, 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 no. And I mean, I mimicked that. But let's just say I amplify that a few times. Literally, the next thing I feel is, I swear I felt somebody take me by the hand and walk me into the living room so that I wouldn't. Because let me tell you, I was pissed, and I mean that was like a low blow. I'm like, come on, not today, damn you. I was hotter than a proverbial match, buddy, because I'm like, okay, like this day wasn't bad enough. Now we got a freaking EF5 to deal with. And this was all the way back in, June of this year when it hit. Now, mind you, this is what's creepy. Okay. I didn't know at the time that it was an EF5. Nobody did, because they were still working on the I guess, doing some studies on it or something. I don't know what they were doing. Some type of testing or something. And at the time, I think it was rated EF4, and then they upped it, was what it was. Now, mind you, I'd watched that night. But guess what? I fell asleep. Because I was going to work at that time. I think. Because I'm thinking it was, well, it might have been a Saturday. So I might not have been going to work. But I was going to work and I was tired. Because I was so freaking drained all the time. Well, that was the night that I messaged my ex-boyfriend the link to Ryan's stream, and I said, hey, you better watch your parents' house. Because his parents live in North Dakota. And I'm going to tell y'all, I got chastised because people found out I did it. And they're like, why would you do that when you guys split? And I said, well, okay, just because we broke up does not mean we're bitter enemies here. I'm not mean to him. And there's no way in hell I'm going to hold a grudge like that. And two, they live in a frickin' mobile home. They were in the path of a frickin' derecho, for God's sakes. There was no way I was going to be a witch and not tell them. They were in the path of a frickin' derecho. No. I was not about to go, I don't care anymore. No, I don't have that attitude. And on this day of Thanksgiving, I wanted to tell people, have a thankful heart. Have a grateful heart, okay? You might be, for example, you might have split with somebody, but if they're in the path of destruction, help them. If it's one thing that movie taught me is help people. I think that thing was headed right for them, the derecho. And there was, I have to do this, I'm sorry, it's not funny, but part 2 of the words actually fit, but renegades, rebels, and rogues. Anyway, renegade supercells, rogue supercells, whatever you want to call them, discreet, okay? All by themselves. There were a few of them out in front of it. Well, the place that got the EF5 was not close to them. Thank God. Because I looked it up. When I seen it, I'm like, oh my God, how close was that to them? And I think, what was it, Chrissy, like 100 and some mile away? I think so, yeah. Yeah. I think it was like 100 and some miles away from them. Praise God. And luckily for them, they learned about it because I was telling them, I said, you want to watch this. Now, basically, there was one that hit 20 miles from them. And he had told me about that the next day. And he flat out told me, he said, I appreciated you letting me know. He said, I had no idea it was even headed their way. And I'm like, that's what a lot of people say, Jess. I said, a lot of people don't realize these storms are headed their direction. That's why Ryan pleads with people to share streams. That's why he pleads with people and, tells them to share it. But yeah, cat. Get your booty down, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Get you. I'm gonna get it, kitty. Where's the kitty? Where's the kitty? I know you're out here. Little cat. Where's your dog? Little brat cat. I know you're out here, little brat cat. Justin. Boom. But anyway, so I was already, like I said, feeling bad, and then Enderlin gets hit with an EF5. I find out, and I'm going, why didn't somebody, oops. Hold on.
Speech on. Mic is on. Button.
Okay.
Had one load. Pause. Button. Speech off.
Thank goodness. Okay. Whew. I was going to say, don't pause me. Anyway, but, well, it was hit in June, but I find out on that same night that it was an EF5. It was upgraded, and I was a freaking meltdown mess. I'm like, I never wanted to see one of them in my freaking lifetime, and you had to be an EF5. God dang it. Oh, anyway. And here's the thing. Like I said, I was asleep. I didn't even know about that particular one. I'm like, Enderlin? Huh? I was like, where the hell is that at? And then when I looked at the state, I went, oh shit. My exact words were, where the hell is that compared to where they're at? I looked it up. I actually did. I was like, what the freak? What's even more impressive is she was texting somebody that town and it actually spelled it right. I know. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I was impressed because I actually looked up how to spell it because I was writing to somebody and it actually spelled Enderlin right. And I'm like, are you sick? Voiceover, really, are you sick? Because you spell everything wrong that you could spell wrong and you actually spelled that right. I'm impressed. Because there is easier words than Enderlin and it spells them wrong. Yeah, derecho? yeah, exactly. Try spelling that one, guys. Try spelling that one. It's not spelled how it sounds. Nope. 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 Basically, it's der, D-E-R, E-C-H-O. Yeah. Poor voiceover. How did it spell it? D-I-R-A-T-I-O? Yeah, when I said the word, yeah, it spelled it like D-I and then ratio. You know, like R-A-T-I-O. I'm like, you're dumb. Voiceover, you're stupid. And what's another one it screws up all the time? I mean, it screws things up all the time. I'm like, you freaking idiot. Like, voiceover? Come on now. Crazy, crazy voiceover. But I seriously thought it was going to spell that town with a U-R or an I-R, and it didn't. I was like, wow, are you sick? You didn't screw that up. Wow, I'm surprised. I seriously was like, phone, do I need to check a temp? Because you always spell complicated town names wrong, every time. Yep. Oh, guys, another one. I have to razz Ryan Hall about something else. I always razz him, because of course you guys know, I love to razz the crap out of that guy. Just because he's Ryan. He's a Ryan. Come on. My brother's a Ryan. So, you know. And I think they're about the same age, actually, which is kind of eerie. But anyway, Because you'll hear me razzing him on one of the episodes I'm going to try to put up tomorrow if I can get it put up. And it's one where he said he would fly with the hurricane hunters. I'm like, you're out of your mind. But you'll hear me joke him about it. Well, another thing he did, he said something about, we're rolling. And I go, okay, whoa, Ryan, honey, you can say the word rolling. So tell me why the hell you do not call our hometown Rollin' Fork. Come on, honey. Get the program, darling. You want to say it like the locals. Come on now. Come on now, Ryan. Because, and no offense to anybody who watches this from there, I'm only doing this as a demonstration. Everything else, he'll say rollin', like, you know, like a typical Kentuckian, okay? He'll say rollin'. But when he says the town, he'll say Rolling Fork. It's not Rolling Fork, darling. It's Rollin' Fork. If you want to say it like the locals, now come on, Ryan. I'm even from Ohio and don't say it Rolling Fork. Come on now, bro. Oh dear, do I need sweets tonight? Yes. Yes, she says, Christy! Ah! Christy! Sharky. He. Baby Sharky's at it again. Oh, God help us. Good Lord, help us all. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Baby Sharky's at it again. Oh crap. What sweets you got in there? Not counting what you made last night. Don't count that. I've got little pumpkin cupcakes. They're minis. They're good. I've got caramel apple pie, which, ooh, I have not had that in years. Yum. I'll have to find out where she got that. Because I want that. I want that for Christmas, too, if I can get another one. Yum. That sounds really good. Anyway, I haven't had that forever. Yum. And then I've got, I think they're like pumpkin bites or something like that. So I got that. And that's what I'm going to have on Far Out. I'm going to try that stuff. And then probably tomorrow I might have some Kool-Aid pie on Far Out. Because, you know, some like desserts and stuff. Because, you know, with coffee shops, you don't usually have sweets. So on here I might try to do a Black Friday thing. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, so the baby Sharky. Anyway. Clancy, don't start. I don't know why he's got to do this every recording, I tell you. He drives me crazy. And you know what's weird? He didn't do this the whole time that movie played. Now, if you're that scared of a real one, why are you not panicked when the movie's on? Because those are really dramatic sounding ones. Clance, quit. Don't you shake your head no at me. Where's your brother? Oh, he's right here. Clancy, come here. Clancy! Not at my feet, over here. Hi. You gonna sniff me? You gonna let me pet you? Are you gonna let mommy pet you? Clancy. He sniffed my hand and walked away. Clancy's. Where's Clancy pants? Come here, meow face. Come here. Come here. I can't pet you if you don't come here. Why are you being mean? Why won't you let mommy pet you? I want to pet you. Why won't you let me? Clancy. Mimi head. He's a Mimi head, you guys. Do I get to pet you? Okay, I get to pet one. I get to pet Justin. He'll let me pet him. Clancy's being a brat cat. Isn't he just it? Clancy, are you gonna come here and let me pet you? Do I get to pet the kitty? I'm gonna be that way. Brat. He's a brat. He's like, no, you can't pet me. Okay, fine. I don't want to pet you then. I'll just pet your brother. Anyway. You sit there and yell at me like you want me to pet you or something, and then you ignore me. So, on you, cat. Crazy damn cat, I tell you. I don't know about him. I just don't know. Crazy daggone cat. But I will tell you, the songs for Far Out's Thanksgiving specials, oh my God. Don't you know me? No. 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 Hey. No. No. I don't know. Quit. And again, for those who are new, I just make that noise. I spray that in the air, and he runs. He don't get hit, because of course I can't see him to hit him anyway. But I just spray it in the air is what I do with it. Because he likes to claw the closet doors. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what's in that closet that he wants. There's nothing in there. There's no reason to be in that closet, and there's nothing in that closet. Crazy cat. Crazy Clancy pants on Justin. I get to thump the kitty. I get to dump the kitty. Dump the kitty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna get my fingers. It's gonna get my fingers. Justin giving me moochers. You're giving me moochers, Justin. You little purr box. I mean, he is one of the nicest cats I've ever met. Justin is. When it comes to males. He's so... and what's eerie is he reminds me of Gray. A cat that my family and I used to have. But that cat was, I think, full-fledged gray. And we named him Gray because he was pure gray. Whereas Justin's gray and white. You're gray and white kitty cat. You're gray and white kitty cat. Yes, you are. Clancy's a kook. He's a meanie head. To you too. You're a brat. You won't let me pet you, meanie head. Yes, you are. You're a meanie head. Don't you brr me. He's a meanie head. Don't you meow me, you meanie head. Clancy the meanie head. You're a meanie head. And don't tell me you ain't a meanie head, because you're a meanie head, Clancy. Clancy's a meanie head. But I get to pick on him. That's my job. Oh, he's a crazy cat. Clancy the crazy cat. He's a crazy cat. Anyway. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to do Far Outs real quick before it gets too late. And I don't feel like doing anything. I want to go ahead and get Far Outs episode done, and I'll be back. like I said, with some of the flashback stuff, I will be getting that uploaded tomorrow and hopefully get that taken care of. Anyway, I will see you back here soon on A Match Made in Heaven, The Promise of a Lifetime. Have a very happy Thanksgiving, and we'll be back here soon. Love you guys. God bless.